After OnlyFans announced a ban on explicit content, then later rolled it back, a lot of folks believe the company is turning its back on the sex workers who put it on the map. I'm Dometi Pongo, and this is MTV News. Need to know. Amid backlash following its decision to prohibit pornography, OnlyFans changed their tune and rescinded the ban. Creators, including sex workers, will be allowed to continue posting and profiting off of the content they want to share. OnlyFans' statement read in part, "Thank you to everyone making your voices heard. We have secured assurances necessary to support our diverse creator community and have suspended the planned October 1st policy change." The platform's original decision to ban porn was apparently an effort to appease financial partners. Explaining the decision, the company tweeted in part, "The policy change was necessary to secure banking and payment services to support users." This coincided with the launch of an OnlyFans streaming platform, OFTV, which does not have sexually explicit content and aims to broaden the company's audience. Some have pointed out that quote-unquote broadening the audience is a euphemism for moving away from sex work, which is interesting considering the fact that OnlyFans wouldn't have garnered the attention of said investors if not for sex workers popularizing the platform. OnlyFans exploded in popularity in 2020 at the height of the pandemic. International lockdowns caused financial strain and physical contact became risky. So OnlyFans became a safe backup plan for cash-strapped sex workers and horny people, many of whom were able to make bank and support themselves and their families during a time when millions of people lost their jobs. It became such a cultural phenomenon that artists, particularly rappers like Cardi B, Tyga, Sway Lee, and Ruby Rose, got on OnlyFans themselves. They were able to use the site's paywall to share exclusive content with fans. They saw wild success and maintained relevance as live bookings came to a halt. Beyonce even referenced the site in the remix of Megan Thee Stallion's Savage when she said, "Hips TikTok when I dance, on that demon time she might start an OnlyFans." As for the sex workers on OnlyFans, Mary Moody, an online sex worker and co-chair of the Adult Industry Laborers and Artists Association, told The Guardian that this change would force workers currently working remotely online into riskier street-based sex work. One Twitter user called out a discriminatory pattern in tech. OnlyFans did the old media tradition. Get black people / underrepresented folk to make your platform popular. Get white corporate attention, then cash out and ban / restrict the former group. We've seen this in user-generated content platforms countless times. In 2018, Tumblr banned adult content that made them popular. Once a safe space for marginalized groups, including sex workers and LGBTQ+ people looking for online communities, traffic and profits dropped drastically as a result. And the young black innovators that gave TikTok its hype have boycotted the platform for favoring and monetizing white users who copy their work. University of Texas educator S. Craig Watkins pointed out to NBC News, "Black users are some of the earliest adopters, some of the most inventive content creators, and yet have never been really adequately recognized or compensated for what they bring to those platforms. For this reason, diverse entrepreneurs are now launching platforms of their own." 24 hours after OnlyFans said it would ban explicit content, one of its most popular and profitable users, Tyga, announced his own startup. "Just deleted my OnlyFans, started my own platform, MyStar, more futuristic, better quality, and only 10% fee. Creators will also be able to make the content of their choice." There is something to be said about platforms screening sensitive or exploitative content that could be accessed by people who aren't ready to see it. But this conversation is really about the broader issue of brands abandoning and disrespecting marginalized communities to appeal to financial interests. Whether they mean to or not, companies are sending the message that they would rather make less money without you than more money with you. The upside is that the voices that built these platforms are realizing their power to influence companies' decisions and to make new spaces of their own. I'm Dometi Pongo, and that's what you need to know.